What is sampling? One of the most important issues about any type of research method is how representative of the population the results are. The population is the group of people that the sample is drawn from. For example, if the sample of participants is taken from sixth form colleges, the findings of the study can be only applied to that group of people and may not be generalisable to everyone in the country, and certainly not all the people in the world. Researchers often use sampling techniques to choose people for studies who may be more representative of the everyone. Opportunity sampling is a very popular sampling technique. It consists of taking the sample from people who are available at the time the study is carried out, and fit the criteria the researchers are looking for. This may consist of choosing the first 20 people to fill in a questionnaire, for example. A strength of this sampling method is that the technique is very easy in terms of time and money, and can be completed quickly. For example, the researchers could use their friends, family, or colleagues. It's also often seen as a suitable method when the dependent variable being measured as part of the research is something that is thought to work in a similar way for most typical individuals. For example, memory. Sometimes, particularly with natural experiments, opportunity sampling has to be used as the researcher has no control over who is studied. However, there are many weaknesses of opportunity sampling. It can produce a biased sample as it is easy for the researcher to choose people from their own social and cultural group. This sample would therefore not be representative of your target population, as your own social or cultural group may have different qualities to people in general. A further problem with opportunity sampling is that participants may decline to take part, and therefore the sampling technique may inadvertently turn into a self-selected sample. Self-selected sampling, or volunteer sampling, consists of participants becoming a part of the study because they volunteer when asked or in response to an advert. This technique, like opportunity sampling, is useful as it is quick and relatively easy to do. It can also reach a wide variety of participants. However, the type of participant who volunteers may not be representative of the target population for a number of reasons. For example, they may be more obedient, more motivated to take part in studies, and so on. Random sampling is a sampling technique in which every member of the population has an equal chance of being chosen. This involves identifying everyone in the target population, and then the researchers select a number of participants they need in a way that gives everyone in the population an equal chance of being picked. For example, they could put all of the names of a group of students at a college into a hat, and pull out however many they need. Random sampling is the best technique for providing an unbiased representative sample of a target population, since the participants are randomly selected. However, random sampling does have its limitations. It can be very time-consuming and is often impossible to carry out, particularly when you have a large target population. For example, if you do not have the names of all the people in your target population, you would struggle to conduct a truly random sample. If you were to ask people to volunteer for a study, this means that the sample is already not random, as some people may be more or less likely to volunteer for things. Similarly, if you decided to put out an advert for participants, it would almost be impossible to guarantee that every member of your target population has an equal chance of viewing that advert. Stratified sampling involves classifying the target population into categories, and then choosing a sample which consists of participants from each category in the same proportions as they are in the population. For example, if researchers wanted to carry out a stratified sampling of college students, they might decide that the most important variables are their sex, what year of study they are in, their age, whether they have a part-time job, and so on. They then could identify how many participants there are in each of these categories, and choose the same proportion of participants in these categories for their study. The main strength of stratified sampling is that the sample will probably be more representative of the target population compared to other sampling methods, like opportunity sampling. However, stratified sampling can be very time-consuming, as the categories have to be identified and calculated. As with random sampling, if you do not have the details of all the people in your target population, you would struggle to be able to conduct a stratified sample. If the sample is not randomly selected from the categories, then it is called a quota sample. Snowball sampling is a type of sampling that can be used if the population is not easy to contact. For example, if the researchers are interested in studying students who take illegal drugs. They may find it easier to ask a participant who fits their target population to tell their friends, who would then tell their friends, and so on, about the study and to ask them to get in touch with the researcher. I hope this video has proven helpful for you. If you want more psychology videos like this, remember to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out. Thank you for watching!